It's a brand new week. It's a beautiful cold Monday morning, and welcome to Smell the Coffee with Diana Master and Aina Raizakweya. Good morning, my darling.
Good morning. It's very cold today. I was just asking the other colleagues, is it getting colder or is it just me? Like, I feel like at 5 when I got here, it was okay-ish.
And then you stepped out.
Even when I was in studio, in the other studio, my hands were freezing. I'm like, what's going on?
You came in here and you were shivering.
It's very cold.
It is very
and I
cold.
hate it, actually.
It's
cold and it's wrong.
It's cold
wrong.
and it's wrong. I love
wrong.
it. You know, they actually have a joke. They say that hell for black people won't be hot. It'll be cold. Because have you noticed that every year, nothing surprises black people every year like winter. It's like, yo. It's cold. And it's like this winter. Yeah, no, this winter is cold.
Yeah, every winter is cold.
Every winter is cold. My favorite is when someone says, yo. That yo comes from a deep place. It's summoned, you know.
No, but it is cold and it's wrong.
No.
I cannot emphasize. It should not be this cold.
It's not that
cold.
cold.
It's an injustice to the human nature. It's
not that cold. It's really not. You just hate the cold. That's it.
I do hate the cold. I wish I was staying in a humid country. I'd let it just be room temperature.
Room temperature.
Yeah.
Okay, I like room temperature. The problem that we have here is that we have extremes. We never have just the right balance. It's either too hot or too cold.
But I don't mind too hot. I don't care with too
hot.
I can be in the heat, it's fine.
No.
I mind with the cold.
No. I prefer winter because you can keep yourself warm.
This is what you prefer?
Yes. Because you can keep yourself warm.
This suffering.
It's not suffering.
This misery.
You know what? The reason I don't like summer is because, like, imagine being hot. Like you're hot, like I'm hot, right? But it's also hot outside. You suffer most. That's why I don't like it, because as a hot person, I suffer in the summer because I'm going to be hotter, right?
Through, girl.
But at least with winter, you can keep yourself warm. You can put on a scarf, you can put on coats, blankets, hot water bottles. There's a lot.
Yeah.
When it's hot, the best thing you can do is just go jump in the pool.
Yeah.
That's literally it.
And get a fan.
But even then,
and drink
ice cold water.
Yeah.
How many times have we seen even the fan and people are still there like, yo, it's hot. No, I don't like summer. I
love summer. Well, please do keep yourself warm. It's very cold. Drink as many cups of coffee or tea as you would like. Or soup, whatever is hot. Get that hot water bottle. Get that heater in the office. Just stay warm. Let the flu stay away from you. We will be right back with very bizarre news after the break.
Now, as Aina mentioned earlier, we do have some bizarre news. And starting us off, a TikToker fakes his own death to see who really cares about him. David Barton, 45, and his wife and children decided to prank friends and family members to find out what they really thought of him. To spread the news of Mr. Barton's death, one of his children took to social media and wrote a tribute to her father. The funeral, which was staged last weekend near the city of Liege, was attended by many friends and family members was dressed in all black. Everyone was waiting for the ceremony to begin, but instead they were met by a landing helicopter. In the video posted on TikTok by a funeral attendee, Mr. Barton stepped out of the helicopter alongside a camera crew and was then greeted by mourners. According to the Times, the TikToker said he faked his own death to see how his wider family would react, as he said he felt underappreciated by them. He added, "What I see in my family often hurts me. I never get invited to anything. Nobody sees me. We all grew apart. I felt unappreciated. That's why I wanted to give them a life lesson and show them that you shouldn't wait excuse me, until someone is dead to meet up with them." Mr. Barton, also known as Ragnar Lefaux on TikTok, claimed some loved ones have been reaching out to him since the prank, adding, "It proves who really cares about him. Those who didn't come did contact me to meet up, so in a way, I did win," he said.
Okay, that's sweet. But
No.
I understand where he's coming from, but I think the measures were too extreme.
Yeah.
But also, I cannot come up with a better measure for him to achieve the results that he was looking for. We live in a time, really, if you and I grow up together,
Yeah.
we probably live together. Let's say we are cousins or even sisters. We grow apart. Let's say you move out of the house, you go to university, thereafter you get a job, and you are now staying in Klein Coupe. And now I, for instance, still remain home, maybe in my father's back room. We don't spend that much time together. We don't see each other, and we grow apart. And sometimes, you know, sometimes it's not even a thing of social class, but sometimes it is. Social class takes people further apart from each other.
Yeah.
And for his family not to be in contact with him, and for them not to invite him to stuff, it's just so mean.
It is.
And they are not there for him. And you can see he's longing for that love from his loved ones, but they are not there. So what could he have possibly done to show them, to demonstrate to them that, listen, I am alive, we are family, we are friends, we are colleagues, let us be there for one another. I think that people are so obsessed with individualism in the 21st century, which is wrong. You need to belong in a community. You need to be part of a community. And this man is longing for that community, of which he does not have.
Okay, but my problem is, right, I understand what you're saying, that, you know, it's sad that no one was reaching out to him, no one was inviting him somewhere, like, to stuff, but did he try to reach out to them? Because, in all honesty, this actually happened while I was in high school. One of our high school friends, or classmates rather, posted on Facebook, "Rest in peace, so-and-so." This was during the holiday. And, you know, like, things happen during the holidays. People get into car accidents. A lot happens. So everyone really was like, oh my goodness, she really died. And so everyone was posting their condolences. And then we opened school and she's back. And we're like, what happened? And she says, no, I just wanted to see who cared about me. And that really messed me up.
So why were you not showing your care for this person?
No. We all did. Like, we were all there like, oh,
no,
wow, it's
if
so
you
sad.
did, then somebody would not go to the extent of faking their own death.
No, but you
it's
know,
because they don't have the love that they long for. It's because they are trying to fill that void that they have.
Yes.
But no one is there. If the love that you are showing was enough, this person will not go to those extremes.
But your definition of enough may not be my definition of enough. Because if I check up on you once a week, that for me is fine. Because also, I'm not a person that I don't like to be suffocated. So in my mind, I don't want to suffocate people, right? So if I check up on you once a week, that's enough for me. But it might not be enough for you. You might want me to check up on you every single day. Do you get what I'm saying?
I get
And there are people that have codependency issues, whereby they need to have that person, like they need that person there all the time.
You know what, Ne? To answer your question of did this person check up on them, I'm like the men who faked his death? Was he there for others? Did he check up on others? Did he try to initiate
Exactly, that's
stuff?
what I'm saying. Like, did he try to make
Sometimes
contact?
you try to initiate, sometimes you reach out, and it's constantly you that is reaching out, and then you become depleted. And so then at some point you are like, okay, you know what? This thing with Diana, I can't be the one who's always reaching out.
Yeah, no,
let's
definitely.
leave it there. But point blank, we are obsessed with individualism. It has to stop. It really has to stop. You can't be just all about yourself. There is no man is an island. You will always need people, whether you are rich, whether now you are popping, whether you are on TV now, whether you have your dream job, dream car, whether you are renting
definitely,
alone, you
need
need a community. Don't isolate
but also
yourself.
at the same time, you can't constantly be the one making the effort to reach out.
Exactly.
I can't do that. Like, if I see that I'm the one that's doing all the work, I'm just gonna cut you off. Like, you know what? I can't, because some people, this could be. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a psychologist or anything like that. But this could actually be an underlying, like, psychological problem.
Yeah.
Where I don't know if he suffers from attention seeking.
Yeah, attention seeking is also a problem.
Yeah, so it's a weird mix,
all right,
to say the least.
Now we move over to our next story.
But before we do that, can we quickly take an ad break? It seems we're having a few technical difficulties. We'll be right back.
Get real value for your money at WB. Grab 750-gram Ellis Brown creamer for $41.99. Wake up to 250-gram Recoffee for just $39.99. Get 2-kilogram Real Good mixed chicken for $86.99. Stock up with 500-gram Bacomo cornflakes for $32.99. And grab 1-liter Clover New Mel for just $17.99. Now that's real value at WB. We care.
Welcome to My.NA Cars, your ultimate destination for everything automotive.
I am your host, Diana Master. Teamwork makes the dream work, right?
Discover the latest models, innovative technologies, and expert insights from our passionate hosts. Learn essential maintenance tips and get exclusive behind-the-scenes access to the automotive industry. Don't miss My.NA Cars on NTV every Thursday at 2100 hours. Tune in and ignite your passion for automobiles.
Let us continue with some more weird news. You will not believe this. An uninvited student at our previous university.
What?
A kudu is said to have been found in the University of Namibia's administration building last night. Little is known about how it got there. Don't laugh.
Listen, everyone deserves an education.
Everyone
okay?
deserves an education.
Maybe Miss Kudu was just trying to inquire about registration. Who knows, man?
How did the kudu get into the admin block?
How?
There's a video of where this kudu, shame. You know there are tiles in the building.
Yeah.
So now the kudu, it
can't grip.
Yeah, it's slippery,
Oh, no.
and it keeps falling. It's a sad sight. But I wonder, and people are scared because what can you do?
I would be too. In
You
all
can't
honesty,
shoot because it's animal cruelty.
Yes.
You can't beat. You can't. What
well,
can you
couldn't
do?
They call, I don't know.
But it's also at night, last night, like around 8, maybe 7-ish, but it's at night. Which office is open at 8 or whatever time?
How did it get, I have so many questions. And how did they get rid of it? That's what I want to know.
I wonder if they got rid of it. I think we need to give an update on
Yeah,
how,
definitely.
when, and all these questions
All
that
the
we
details.
have. Yeah.
Because are there any, I don't think there are any game parks near UNAM, so.
But there is most that, what is it called? There are bushes around UNAM.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, on the other side. Maybe it came from that side.
Yo, I would be terrified.
And there are houses around there. You know, UNAM is this side,
Yeah,
and then there are
yeah.
student houses opposite.
I am terrified, in all honesty, of
I would be
living
terrified.
creatures, including human beings. But that's beside the point. But like, I am scared of animals. Like, animals are cute in theory, right? Like when you see them on cartoons, they're so
cute in
cute.
theory.
And then you see them in real life and it's
Yeah,
like, no,
hey.
no. So, I don't know, man. I really do need to know the full details of the story. What happened? Where did it come from? How did they escort it out? I want to say escort it out. I hope they didn't pelt it with like stones and stuff. I hope they were kind to it. Because it was just probably looking for warmth or something or food. I don't know.
But for where? How did it pass the gate?
How did it pass
Where
the
did
gate?
it pass? Did it even pass the gate?
Did it use the fence? I'm
What's
so
going
confused.
on? There's a lot of questions.
Maybe we need to go watch the CCTV footage from all around campus. to
Yeah.
See from where exactly it came in
This
from.
is terrifying.
But anyway, after the break, we get into our Talk of the Town segment. In celebration of Environmental Day earlier this month, the city of Windhoek embarked on a project where entrepreneurs and artists could also share how they're using waste materials. Stick around.
Hello and welcome to today's Sports Rep Show.
I am your host, Jesse Jackson Kauraifa. In replay, Namibia, who had won the toss for the first time on this tour.
Good day everyone, time for international sports news, starting off with tennis news, both on the WTA for women's and
I'm Gideon from Opua, and we create toy cars for kids, these plastic toy cars. And these ones can light even, if you can look on the front. Yeah, and we made machines like extruders machines and mold, whereby injecting plastic, melted plastic into molting. Yeah, and we collect any plastic, any kind of plastic from bottle plastic, crates, and carry bags, plastics, any kind of plastic. We can use it with no limit even. Yeah. When we were kids, we were using bottles and caps to design cars during childhood, and we didn't want it to stop there with our game. That's why we decided to start making prototype cars for our African child or kids to play or to have fun with. Yeah, that is all.
And for how long have you been creating these cars?
Like when did we start with cars? Or it was 2017, I think. 2017 is when we started our business, and to make the one car it takes up to 30 minutes to complete the body to melt.
That's quick.
Yeah, and to assemble it, it will take 2 to 3 hours only. Yeah.
So how many do you produce now in a week?
In a week, it all depends, because you might have obstacles with plastic, because some plastic make some parts, different plastic, different parts. Like for wheels, you need to take at least crates, plastics, and for the body, any plastic. And maybe you can make 15 to 16 per week. Yeah.
And where are these cards available in Namibia?
Available in Namibia. We're based in Napua, but you can find us on website, on Facebook, Instagram, as a KGC.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Sisters are not dirty people. World leaders are pontificating about the effect of global warming. Symposium after symposium, talking on every podium. Everyone is putting forward, Meme, what are you doing? Everyone is putting forward their own solution. Mine is a minor revolution. Abolish those recycling stations. Now modify your Now modify your expectation. After you've made your perfect purchase, give up your desire to ditch and replace. Each yearly change, simply for fashion, makes massive inroads. Makes massive inroads into our resource ration. Exchanging for something effective needs a mind that is defective. Keep using and don't keep abusing. Our ancestors are not dirty people.
Our ancestors are not dirty people.
Our ancestors are not
to
dirty
commemorate the World Environment Day 2023. As we jointly commemorate the day, I urge all of us, the government, the civil society, the private sector, academia, bilateral and multilateral partners, and all citizens to renew our commitment to conserving and managing our environment and natural resources sustainably. We need to sustain this effort with innovations, especially for climate change adaptation and mitigation. It is equally important to renew our commitment to protecting and restoring these critical ecosystems, as well as promoting sustainable land management news practices. I close by calling on all to reduce plastic pollution and overall pursue adaptation and mitigation measures to address the adverse impacts of climate change to save our ecosystem for the present and future generations.
On the 3rd of June 2023, the Junior Council and councillors, along with various volunteers from high schools across Windhoek, came together to clean up different areas across Windhoek. The aim of the cleanup campaign was to raise educational awareness and encourage the school learners to keep our environment clean and free from plastic pollution. As junior councillors, our cleanup kicked off in the area of Samora Michelle constituency. Clear and black plastic bags were distributed to ensure that recyclable and non-recyclable waste were differentiated. During the cleanup campaign, we were also joined by children and various members of the community who were inspired by our act of service. We were excited to see that people were joining efforts together and practicing the culture of volunteerism towards civic duties. Ladies and gentlemen, the time is now. If we don't keep our city clean, it will have a lot of negative impacts on our economical state. This will reduce the number of tourists visiting our city. In addition, many epidemics such as hepatitis E will break out and will be costly for the city, the government and other stakeholders involved. Let's put our efforts together and find a solution to plastic pollution.
We've come to the end of yet another fantastic show. We will be back tomorrow, same time, same place. And on that note, it's all our love, all our light, and adios.